Am I prepared? No. But we are going to go ahead and get started anyway. I always have such a hard time turning my iPad on. I don't know why. Okay. As you can see, I have this giant folder of things that we're going to go through in just a moment. I have other pieces I need to bring over here that we're going to go through. I have a lot of work in progresses. I waiting for my iPad here. I wanted to just challenge myself and try to, even though I've actually just come up with a new thing that I want to do. So that's funny. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I don't know how funny it is, but okay, fine. I've got this book nook thing going on here. So I'm going to start reviewing books, which I have to do. Make sure the volume's down on this. There we go. I'm just getting my iPad up and ready. Okay. So yes, that's the folder of all of my work in progresses that I want to get done. I think that I grabbed all of them. I kind of started this a little before I was actually ready. What else is new? But that's okay. We'll just have a little bit of a lead-in time here. Make sure that is all that I have. Yeah, that's what we're at. Okay. I don't think that I have any in any coloring books because I usually don't color in books. So, hey Sherry, how are you? I'm gonna display my work in progresses that I have not completed. Spans back probably a couple years. I have tabs for all of these things. Oh gosh, I forgot I was gonna trim my nails. Oh well. You guys aren't looking at my nails anyway, right? I'm well. I'm good. I've been getting good sleep. Work's been decent. We're doing like reverse spring cleaning, so we're like doing fall cleaning. It's been actually cold here. So, that's been an adjustment, but this week it's getting back into the 90s for just a couple weeks. So, it's like this, I think it's a Cincinnati thing. Hopefully you're doing well today too. I don't know if I should go in like ascending, descending order, like what. I do have these that are right over here next to me, and I don't have the books pulled out that these are from. That would be crazy. It's raining here and only 68 degrees. That's great. it's always it's that time of year when um summer is like, oh, I'm over, and fall is like, okay, I'm coming, and then summer's like, wait, no, I forgot my makeup bag, or I don't know. Summer always comes back for another week or two, right? Sherry, you are well acquainted with this picture. I guess this is the first one that I'll show. I'm going to move this to the side because that manila folder is a little ugly. This one is from 101 Mindfulness Landscapes by Alvaro Ramirez. And I think this is the picture that I'm going to be working on next to complete, because I feel like I know what I'm going to do with the bottom half. So I'm ready to get that one done. Another work in progress that I've been doing, Sherry, I'll just show the two that were supposed to buddy color with you. And I still am going to. It just has to patience. I guess I should go in just a smidgen here, huh? Is that enough? Maybe a little smidgen more. This phone is... Okay, that's better, right? It's difficult to like zoom in with this phone. I'm still learning it. So this is from Angela Porter book called Whimsical Houses. And I was thinking about this one this morning too. So it's funny how much I like think about coloring versus how much I actually color. I wonder if that's like a thing with other people. Sherry, is that a thing with you? Do you like think about coloring, like what colors you're going to choose, and then you don't like actually spend that much time coloring? I don't know. So those are the two that I'm working on. I actually have, so I just put up some pictures that I've colored on the walls, and I have like more projects I want to do now. Like I'm like, I need to do 2 more Angela Porter pages in just one color, because I have 2 spots on the wall that I need that done. And I've put my mandalas up on the ceiling. It actually it's starting to look pretty cool in here. I'm excited. I'll have to do like some kind of reveal once I get everything up and everything covered. Okay, so that's the other work in progress. I forgot to say, like with this one, I've been using Color pencils from the 520 set. This one, I've been using Prismacolors, and I love them. They haven't started crumbling on me yet, so I've been lucky. You don't allow yourself to have work in progresses. I was like that when I first started, like really coloring. I was like, I'm not starting another page until I finish one. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Okay. The next one is from Mysterious Planets. And I'm supposed to be finishing this by the end of the month. I'm supposed to be doing a buddy color with Windy Colors. I think like my nerves kind of got the best of me, because I really do not like the way that I started this. I was trying to do something different than what I normally do when I color flowers, and it's just kind of, I don't know. I'm gonna keep with it, but I feel like I need to not offer to do buddy colors with people, unless I don't know. I really know that I'm going to complete the page. Like I have every intention of when I start, but then I don't know. Like I don't like how this is turning out. So I have my color palette picked out. I wanted to do pinks, yellows, and just these 2 colors of green. I don't know. I haven't given up on it yet, but yeah. Those are my most recent works in progress that I've kind of set aside because I lost a little bit of the inspiration. This is the one that I'm actively coloring right now. It's from Misa Digital Creations. Pretty detailed and intricate. We actually started coloring this on the last 2 lives. So I've done quite a bit off camera. Maybe get some green on the page. That may help you. Yeah. I felt like I just like hyped that up way too much in my head, and I'm trying to copy this other friend that I have that's a colorist, and I just love the palette. She pretty much colors in the same colors, and it's really soft and ethereal and beautiful, and I can't yeah. So I'm trying to like copy her color palette that she uses, and I guess yeah, I just need to follow through with it and finish, or at least yeah, like you said, get some green. I was thinking even yellow might help me. This one I'm pretty stoked with. I'm probably going to finish it in the next week. Um I'm on this area right here, putting this light blue in. I'm using the Stabilo fine liners with this, and I'm really happy with it. Brighten up the pink, like with like this was the first one that I like completed. I know, I almost just want to like erase it and start over. I mean, it's not that bad. I think you're right. I could just put some green in and then do the other ones yellow like I wanted to. And I think like overall it will work. I just didn't like how I like usually follow a formula when I'm coloring flowers, and I didn't do that this time. So I don't know. Maybe I can salvage it. Right. So that's the one that I'm working on right now, and then we'll start getting into this folder. I'm showing all of these because I want to force myself to finish coloring these. I think I've shown this one before at like the end of a video. Awesome, Sherry. Thank you. Um, this one is from one of the Open Magic books, which I absolutely love. They're so much fun. They've got all kinds of great, cool scenes, and I use gel pens. I usually use gel pens for mandalas, so I wanted to use them for something else, and this was the start of that. So I'm having fun coloring it. But yeah, I guess I got to a point. I think I need to use some pens, some colored pencils on it. This one I started, and I did so much of it really fast. I colored a lot of it really fast. I didn't really like the silver thing I did with the whatever that is over her boob. I didn't really like that. I was trying to tie it in with the frame. Um but yeah, this is another example of me trying to follow another colorist color palette. I'm trying to challenge myself and use pieces. I actually, and I really, and I put washi tape, washi. Dang it! Why do I always forget? I think it's washi uh, tape, and I like the way that looks to frame it. So I don't know if I've shown this one yet. I just have those circles to figure out what I want to do with them. Oh, there's just a bug crawling on this. Gross, trying to get in my live stream. I feel like we need more light in here. I don't have the overhead light on. I had the wrong light on, y'all. Oh, there's a huge tree ant on the ceiling. Crawling on my mandalas. That's too funny. Where did he go? Actually, it's not a tree ant because it's flying, so that's gonna have to get splooched. I will put him outside though. Maybe I didn't kill him and he can recuperate. I hate killing things. Sometimes it is necessary. Okay, I turn that other light off so I don't. Hopefully that's better. I think that's better with the lighting. Okay. Hi, tree. Sorry, I was chasing down a flying ant looking thing. Thank you. I need to finish it. I still got to do her lips. There's not much eyes going on. The crown. There's still, yeah, there's quite a bit of work left to do on that, but I got a bunch of it done. The next thing is from this really fun book by Millie Marata. What the heck is her name? I know where the book is, so I'm just going to grab it really fast. I actually got 2 copies of this, and I got them from Ollie's. This is the book. I got it for $3.99. Like normally I pay, about $8 to $10 to $20 on Amazon for a coloring book. I got 2 copies because it is double-sided. And there's a lot of stuff in here I want to color, so, and I want to use different mediums, so I don't want to worry about if the back of the page gets messed up. So I picked up 2 copies of this. And I was excited when I got it, so I immediately started a picture. Forget that I already have like 8 other ones already going, and this is the one that I started. It's not like how I normally color. These are actually watercolor pens, brushes. So that was cool. I did that pretty quick too, and then I just kind of lost inspiration with it and set that one off too. Sorry, I kind of got to get myself together here because we're going to be going through it, y'all. The next one is from 100 Luxurious Mandalas by Creative World. That's Krea. And I'm actually going to grab that book too. Even though I said I wasn't going to. Because I just refound it. Because I'm going to, since I hung up all of my mandalas, I have a lot of ceiling still left to cover. And I do want to complete this book. So that's the book. And I've done like 27 of them so far. Probably the most I've ever done in any coloring book. That's one that I started, and I guess I want to do it all in neon colors, so yeah. That kind of got put off to the wayside. Another mandala that I had started that kind of got put off to the wayside as well is this one. And that one's so close to being finished. I don't know why I'm not. Actually, I kind of didn't know where I was going to put the next colors, and so I just set it aside, but that one could be finished pretty easily. Yet another mandala that I started, and I guess maybe I didn't quite like the way that it was going. So I set that aside. This is from, those are all from that same book. This is from Abstract Art Book. Started that a while ago, and then I guess I just kind of lost interest in finishing it. I don't know, it's kind of, this particular one, I picked out my colors. I believe I'm using colors on this. I would have to find the book and find the index card. But looking at it now, like it looks cool with just part of it colored, right? Like it kind of makes that stand out. Like maybe I should only just color little pieces of it, and then the other I'll put, because I was going to color it all in this way. But now that I'm looking at it on the screen, I think I might have a different idea for it. Like I might just kind of color all this other stuff one color, right? So it makes those other features really pop out. I don't know. This is good that I'm going through these because then I'm looking. Now this one is completely different than the ones we looked at prior. I wanted to try my hand at olive skin tone. Excuse me. And plus I wanted to color an Egyptian goddess with the headdress and stuff. So I got the skin done. I can't remember what pencils I used. Just from looking at it, it looks like Color maybe. It might, I don't know. I'll have to find the tab. This is from a book. I think it's called Egyptian Gods and Goddesses. Um, but I got kind of overwhelmed thinking about picking out the colors for all of this jewelry. And so, yeah, I set that aside. Lovely image, though. It's AI, of course. Not of course, but whatever. Whoops. This is got a terrible edge on it. From another book that I got at Ollie's called Paisleys, and like I liked the images in it, and I wanted to do this pink and green thing, one of my favorite color combos. So, but then I think I bought another book, and I wanted to color in it more, so that just kind of got left on the wayside. I guess the way that I feel about coloring is if I don't want to finish it, then why waste the time? Why waste the time doing it? I'm 50 years old. Like, I don't know. This, I'm not sure where it's from. I printed it out and I was just kind of playing around with it. I wanted to like do an, wow, my table seems a little compromised, eh? I must have moved it while I was doing things earlier. Anyway, I really liked the like ice cream kind of house, the colors, the orange. I liked that. And then I started coloring. That was the first thing I colored, and I was really excited. And then I started coloring the other stuff, and um, yeah, the background is way like trust the process kind of point. There's a lot of blending that needed to go on, and I think I just felt like it wasn't, yeah, again, worth it. I printed it out. It's on like cheap print paper. I don't know. It's, yeah, that's another one that I probably won't finish. This one is from Diana Goods, one of Diana Goods' books, which are no longer available, actually. She's an AI content creator, and she had a couple, like, I don't know, maybe 10 books on Amazon, and her shop got shut down due to people reporting it for copyright claims, I think. I might be really wrong about that. But these are AI, and they're a little bit they're kind of rudimentary compared to other AI. On looking at it now, like this compared to this, like the quality is. But this is, she has other books that I really like. That's why I have them. I bought several from her. Anyway, this is from an artist on one of my friends on Facebook. Her name's Carol Francis, and she draws and paints, and she's written several books. Dr. Carol Francis. She's got a YouTube channel. Very, very cool woman. But she sent me a couple of her images because I wanted to color them. And I started this one. I think I didn't like the paper. I didn't like the colors I picked out. Like I was trying. I don't know, it almost kind of looks Alice in Wonderland-y now, right? I could continue with it, but so there's that one. Hi, Alvaro. How are you? I'm just going through all the work in progresses to try to motivate myself to finish them. I showed yours right at the very beginning. Um, I'm still at the same spot that I was before with yours. Here we are. I was still thinking about how I'm going to color the bottom of that. So hopefully you're well. It has been a long time, yes. A couple weeks, right? This is from a grayscale coloring book. Actually, I don't have my little brush over here, but there's some stuff on it. And I was trying to, do some things with the flower, and there's that. And the leaves too. I was trying to make them shiny, and I don't know. I think it's okay. But then I didn't know what colors I wanted to see. That's what trips me up a lot, is what colors I want to use for things. And so I just set it aside until I figure that out. This one is from Gugeli, I believe is how her, honestly, I don't know how their name is pronounced, but it's wonderful, beautiful book. I don't think I've done a flip through of it. And I used color pencils and Gamsol to blend. I really love this image, and I need to finish it. There's not much left to do. I got kind of bogged down with the stuff up here because it's not as finely drawn in as the other, so I have to figure out how I was gonna color that, and then the girls and the hair. But I don't know if Sherry is back yet or not. She was here, but she had to go for a second. The next one, oh gosh, what's this? I think it's called Myth, Magic, and Creations or something. That's a really beautiful book. I just moved all my books onto a bookshelf, so I'm not 100% where they all are. Here is her name, though, Kinuku Ycraft. And I started this now that I have my fine liners. I got discouraged because there's so many details, and I didn't want to mess it up. But I have fine liners now, so I might go after this one again. It's got a Mardi Gras feel, like what I did to the hair. So I don't know if I was feeling that, so I kind of set it aside after I got all that put down. The next one is an AI. Oh gosh, I think it's from Dream Beauties Unleashed. I think. And I was trying to color black hair, and I don't think I did that good of a job. So I'm not sure how to salvage this one, or if I will. This one is Kirby Rozanne's. I think it's from Mythomorphia. And yeah, I really want to finish her. I'm just kind of looking at it on camera. I feel like I need to blend this out a little bit better because that's it's a little too harsh right there. I like the way that the tail came out, but I need to do something with that. Anywho, that's Kirby Rozanne's. The thing I don't like about Kirby's books are that they're printed double-sided. So, but decided that I probably wouldn't color this, so I wanted to color that more. The next one is from, oh my god, what's his name? I'm drawing a complete blank. It's a Alphonse Mucha. It's like, it's actually one of my favorite artists. I can't believe I'm drawing a blank. And I did the skin with Black Widows, and I don't like how they lay at all. I don't know if I got a bad batch, but they don't layer very well. That's 3 different colors on there, and there's still quite a lot of work to do with her skin. And that's just the first layer of the dress that I had done. I've tried to color a couple of his works, and I haven't quite achieved what I wanted to. Oh, this is one that I was doing with a coloring buddy. We picked a double page. This is the other side of the page. So this side done. And I've got most of this side done. But I kind of balked on the night, and I was doing research on like golden armor and colors of horses, and then I just, yeah, I didn't want to finish it. So you can probably understand why I didn't, I don't know. After looking at it now, I'm like, wow, it needs a lot of work. But it is like kind of peaceful looking. Maybe it's not too terrible. I wouldn't mind finishing it. I think it would be nice once it was completed. I had just gotten I think my Color macaroon set, pastel set, so I wanted to only use those colors, so hence that palette there. This is a very old work in progress from one of Hannah Carlson's books. There's a couple, it's funny, there's a couple from when I first started coloring. I was still coloring like a kid. I want to finish that one. Yeah. Isn't that funny? This one's finished. Hey, Sherry. This is Tatiana. I think Alvaro might have dipped out, but this one is completed. But this is back from 2020 when I first started coloring, and I was still coloring like a small child. But not really. But I feel like I've progressed a lot from that point. Okay. These are all like super old work in progress, so they're not that great. That's probably why I set them aside. This is from a Creative Haven book called Bizarro Land, I think. And somebody had posted a picture in the coloring group, a page from this, and I had to get it. And yeah, yeah. I don't know. This is a very early one that I probably won't finish. I was actually on the road when I started coloring that. I shouldn't leave that up there for very long. It's pretty terrible. I think it's good to like show progress though. I wonder, that might actually be, here's another one that's really awful that I did early on. I like the hair part of it, but the person, I don't know. Maybe I should just black that out and maybe it would look good. I just did not know how to color yet. Okay, these other ones are all like completed. So that's good at least. So that's actually all of my work in progresses, it looks like. Quite a few. When I'm like stressed out, I tend to gravitate towards mandalas because they're so easy to color. So that's why, like, when I'm color, or if I'm like, yeah, it's hard to explain. Lots of progress, right? From this, like I said, I was on the road for this in my defense, so I had Sharpies. And I bought this book. I wasn't I was just like trying to color. You know, if I finished out the background, it might not look so terrible. And that one, like, there's no blending whatsoever between the. Those are from a while ago. But I feel like, yeah, there's a steady. That blending is a little bit better, maybe, hopefully. There's a steady progression, right? You got to go through some lumps. Sherry, I don't think you saw this one. I've got to finish that one, but yeah, so those are all my works in progress from the very beginning of when I started coloring up to now. And I've been keeping them in this manila folder, and that's where they're going to go back, except for the ones that I want to finish. I have all of the other ones in a manila folder, and these ones are the ones that are out because I want to complete them. We're fixing the move, though. Thank you. I need to finish her. I have the globes to do and whatever the heck this stuff is. See, that's why I got kind of, it's like weird AI stuff to figure it out. But yeah, so those are my works in progress. Looking through them again, I don't know that I ever will honestly complete them. There are some that I will. Yeah, I want to complete this one for sure because it's so close to being done. I use Gamsol to blend this one. It's from a most gorgeous book. That I'm like almost scared to color. That was the very last page. It's double-sided. And they're so beautiful. They're honestly the most beautiful coloring books I've ever seen. I think they're actually the artist's sketchbooks. Let me move these aside here. Mm-hmm. These books are so beautiful. Look at that. Trying to think. Right, Fine Color, and by Gugeli, Gugeli. I mean, they may not be everybody's cup of tea, but there's some beautiful. Actually, I think this is one of the pictures I've seen people colored. How freaking gorgeous is that? Like, I can't even, like, oh, it's so beautiful. I've seen people color this page too. This book just, God, it blows me away, honestly. It's so gorgeous. So you can see, I think I've seen somebody post that too, color that. Amazing, amazing book. It was not cheap. I mean, could you just die? The pages are really, really thick too. So, I mean, that's the one on the cover. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. It's that's why I said it's one of the most beautiful coloring books I've ever seen. And I'm so glad that this person decided to share their sketches. I mean, how so that's one of them. And the other one is called Colorful Time. And these are big, thick books. Like, I think it was, I want to say like 30 or something, maybe a little bit more. I waited for them to be on sale. Like, these are big, thick books. They come with things like posters and stuff. It's just beautiful. But it'll eat your colored pencils up because the paper is like watercolor paper, I think. Can you just not even, like, I can't. These books just make me like, oh my gosh, how gorgeous. I mean, can you imagine with color? There's so much beautiful. I wish that, I wish these books were printed like sketchbooks and not having a seam. I feel like they are kind of easy to take apart. I just haven't done it yet. You just cut the stuff in the center, but it's so beautiful. So yeah, that's just that's what this picture came out of. Yeah, it was one of those. But that is going to do it for me, guys and gals. I think we went through everything. All of my, yeah, they're so beautiful. I was lucky I got the first one on sale, like 26, I think. It took a month and a half, I think, to get to me. Maybe even longer. And the second one was significantly more because there weren't that many copies of it. So I waited until the price dropped on that one. But they are pricey, but they're worth it. Even just to have, they're just beautiful just to look through. I wish I could read the writing in them to know what the story is. But yeah, those are my work in progresses. And hopefully they will soon be completed. I don't think I completed one picture this month. But, you know, like we all know that coloring should not be stressful. It should be fun and relaxing, and it should be a good thing. So it shouldn't be something where you feel bad because, you know, you're not doing it or whatever. Like, you can color whatever you want whenever you want. And if having uncompleted works doesn't drive you completely insane, then you can have a bunch of work in progresses that you keep in a big manila folder like I do. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully he wins. The team wins. But yeah, I'm about to head off too. Um and actually maybe do some actual coloring. Which like I said, this is the one that I'm actively coloring right now because I can just color it mindlessly. And I really like the way that it's turning out. So thank you guys, everybody, for checking in and joining. And Sherry, I hope the weather stays good and does not get hot again. But if it does get hot, it'll get cool soon. Um, and I will see you guys in the next video. That's the plan for my day. Yeah, I'm going to chill. I'm going to drink my little protein water and probably stare at my phone and play Words with Friends and just relax for today. Sawyer will be home soon from working, so we're going to hang out. All right, bye guys.